So here we are, off with our footage for the day of the Kerlouan Triples. So this is the last 16. We have some epic games in footage here today. Very, very lucky that I'm here to film this particular game. This is featuring the team of France with Michel Loy, Johan Cousin and Ludovic Montoro, playing against Kevin Philipson, Andre Poiret and Luc Laille. Probably pronounced that incorrectly, but a very good start there. So off we go. 0-0 is the score. We have the last 16 here in Kerlouan. Started yesterday, 512 teams. This is going to be a real battle. There's going to be some incredible games. This is the game I've chosen to feature for the first coverage today. I'm going to be dipping in and out. So obviously this is important to me and important to lots of people as well in terms of featuring the games and watching the games. So please don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, Petanque Coach. Share it with your friends. If you like footage, if you appreciate my commentary, hopefully you will. And on we go. Ludovic a little bit long there with that initial point, but I'm pretty sure they'll step in to hit it now. You'll have to excuse the camera work. See, I'm using my tripod and my iPad. The shadows are quite long here. Cochonnet isn't the brightest, but it's sufficient. It's going to be a great day here. We have another competition also running concurrently to this last 16. Started with 512 teams yesterday here in Kerlouan in France, and last 16 here is the routine now.
Donc pour le concours départemental, deux parties obligatoires ce matin, fin des rencontres à 12h30 pour une reprise à 14h. Deux parties obligatoires, fin des parties 12h30, reprise 14h.
So you will get the announcers talking throughout the coverage because they're covering everything from the ladies competition that's going on concurrently, another men's competition that's also going on, and also the commentary with regard to this particular competition. So a nice point there. Montoro team. Johan just put off slightly there, just waiting for people to stop moving around with their shadows, but they can't because it's on another terrain. So that's it. Good idea, just wait for the movement to stop. Running his routine always starts off with a nice little relaxing movement of the arm. And it's done the job. It's not quite as great as he would have wanted, but he's got a recoil carry with the first one and he's just off to the side with the second one. So the Torres-sponsored team will now obviously put their point in. Can't really see anything because of the gentleman who stood right in front of me. But you can't disturb these players, asking them to move or anything like that. They're obviously protecting him from my coverage in the camera, which is a pretty good idea. Now, just gone slightly through. Only very slightly. Stadium will be filling up shortly. Yeah, it's a lovely little ball. shot. What a beautiful carrow that was from Kevin Richardson. It's a great name there. Don't forget to subscribe here, because I travel to France an awful lot to not only play, but also to expand my game, so that I can get the best coverage of the best games, the best players, and your encouragement and your support. With a subscription, it costs nothing to subscribe. It will help the channel, it will help me out, encourage me, so that I'll continue to give the best coverage that I can, the best commentary, best insights into the game. Gentleman down the back with the other camera, I was playing just a little fun singles with him yesterday. He was here with his camera, and yeah, very, very good player as well. So taking some phenomenal photographs. So Michel now, yeah, that's another beautiful point. So he played it very differently to how he plays his normal super lobs. Obviously adapting the shot to the donné, the landing spot. That was the important thing for him. You can see the difficulty now with Kevin Richardson lining up, because the shadow from the opposite circle is right over where the cochonnet is. Uncharacteristic miss. Multiple former champions here in this particular game. Beautiful shot, doesn't touch the cochonnet in the slightest. A little bit of recoil, looks like it's 2 points. I'll do a quick check there, just to see, maybe a little quick measure. Looks like a nice short 6-meter cochonnet here, so this will be interesting. Only one in the end. But that is, yeah, this is going to be a fun cochonnet. Should see an epic end here. There'll be a lots of attacking.
Monsieur l'arbitre. Monsieur l'arbitre.
Umpire's right in the way of the shot, but scuff shot. He's not particularly happy with that. Umpires, of course, can stand anywhere they want. He's got his clock on as well, watching the time, which is important. He gets 60 seconds between each shot. Obviously, there is a little bit of consideration given for things like measuring, waiting for other shadows to stop, waiting for other teams to stop playing. It's not a hard and fast, strict rule. So Ludovic with the points just run through a little. And Kevin will step in to hit this one, I'm sure. Again, he's just waiting. respecting the other teams, respecting the other players, very important here. Yeah, decent shot. So your comments are always appreciated on what you think the tactics are right and what you think the teams should do. It gives insight into the game from your perspective. I'm obviously giving my comments. I think that's a lovely little point. Kevin Richardson now should step in and hit this. Doesn't miss many. Didn't miss that one either. So they're not going to miss too many at this level of the game. It becomes more about not necessarily the misses, but how good the shots are, whether they carrow, whether their cochonnet moves anyway, in any shape or form, whatever the situation is. Kerlouan, yeah. Let's see how he points. Yeah. Gentle little point again. No theatrics from him there. It's very effective. Picked his landing spot really, really well. Just rolled through. Worked out beautifully. Big shot going on the opposite terrain. Everyone's just standing around waiting. Worth waiting for.
Dans le départemental concours A, deuxième tour, sur le terrain numéro 35, la 537
Lovely carrow, a little bit of recoil, put him in a great position there.
597, 537.
It's a beautiful masterclass in seeing how these top players play, because the control of their arm speed is absolutely beautiful. The head stays in a superb position. Beautiful carrow on the opposite terrain as well. Gentleman in red there walking up. This is going to be a proper shootout here. So, as I mentioned, 6-meter cochonnet. It's a little bit of a situation here for the France team. I think they have 2 ball left. Yeah, 2 ball left. Little discussion. What do we do? So once again, leave your comments. What would you do in this particular situation? That little bit of recoil has helped because they're sitting 2 points. Luckily the umpire's walked away, so they can have a decent discussion. He's not necessarily going to be putting the time limit on them. Oh, they're looking at the cochonnet, going for the cochonnet early. There we go. This shows you how, even at 1-0 in a game, shooting the cochonnet is always an option, especially at 6 meters. That's a beautiful shot, yes. Appreciated by the crowd, yeah. And that's the game. It just shows you, a lot of people would have thought, just point here, just try and get one close. But no, in France, very, very different. Very attacking, very tactical game. Got another short cochonnet, which is a real bonus for us because we get to see these teams in a real shootout here. Who's going to dominate? That is exactly 6 meters. So. Situation here, 1-0 for the Team France. Third end.
Jean est demandé dans la salle pour la sono, s'il vous plaît. Jean, merci.
It's a strange little miss that wasn't expected, especially at 6 meters.
C'est urgent pour la sono. J'aurais parti la douche.
Just measuring on the other terrain, which causes all the shadows to be cast back and forth. So what they do now, they stand on the terrain so that no more play can happen, because that's important. Oh my God, he's missed it again at that distance. That is very, very strange. He's not happy with that at all. Understandably unhappy. It's an interesting one because in France there's such an amount of games that are played 8, 9, 10 meters that go even longer, and suddenly you get a 6 meter cochonnet. Sometimes it can unhinge the teams. I'm not saying that it happens a lot, but everybody practices longer distances. So I'm thinking I might consider cochonnet again here.
Départemental concours
Looking at the situation, just waiting while
sur le
the
terrain
umpire
40,
does the measuring.
la
This is good because it gives them time to
entre la
consider what the
520,
tactic is and what they should do next.
574,
They've got their
terrain
2 ball at the
40.
back, which are obviously from the misses. So we'll see what happens here. Do they point and just sit one on the cochonnet? See if it brings the back ball in. Obviously on this terrain, you know, that's relatively difficult to do, to be precision pointing right onto the cochonnet, but if anyone can do it, this young man Ludovic can, because he's quite an amazing pointer. Whilst we're here waiting, let's just focus on this game just for a minute. That kicked like a mule. And that's the end of that particular end, which is good. So, opposite terrains, we have the ladies playing their respective semi-finals as well. Go back to this one. Opted for pointing, so obviously he's either going to be pointing to... Oh no, I'm not sure what he's doing now. Maybe he is shooting a cochonnet. Oh no, that is... I wasn't shooting the cochonnet, I shot the ball, scuffed it again. This is very strange, very, very strange. I don't think I recall seeing an end like this for a very long time, but I think we're looking at cochonnet again here now. It's, camera could take a bit of a battering. Let's have a look. Maybe I should hide behind it. Try not to move for Michel while he's shooting here. 6 meters. Just pas droit. Ooh. So let's look at the reactions here. The team, they're quite happy. Just missed. Pan back. Kerlouan, second shot at the cochonnet. Missed again. Oh, not happy.
Concours B sur le terrain numéro 50. La 650 contre la 501. 501,
So they're going to take a little break while they wait
650,
for the other
terrain
terrain.
50.
So now, the official line is dans la merde, which is in the shit. So there is an option, shoot the cochonnet again, because this, yeah, he's going to shoot the cochonnet again. So if he hits the cochonnet, they only get 5 as opposed to 6. So another interesting tactic. If it runs to the back, then it brings in the 2 from earlier to great shot. Yeah. So he's brought the 2 in from earlier. Let's see if we can come down for this now. Interesting situation. So there's nothing really close. But that's okay. All they've got to do now, they're not going to lose 6, which is the important thing, but they're losing 1 at the moment. This is the closest ball on the left of Team France.
Concours A. Deuxième tour sur le terrain 37. L'équipe numéro 640 contre la 544. 544.
Don't want to be playing around anymore with that cochonnet though.
37.
Could be costly if you do. So steer away from the cochonnet. Don't play near it. Play to the side. It's good. Yeah, very good. Play to the side. Loads of spin on that one. Beaucoup des effets. The spin really held the ball, made it work when it landed on the ground, calmed it down.
La
Very
548
interesting.
contre la
Plays with his
504.
phone in his pocket.
504,
Which means that he is
548,
definitely going to be
terrain
throwing his
25.
ball so it doesn't come anywhere near his leg. Yeah, very relaxed style. That's good 4. Waiting for the other terrain. Big shot coming up over that. Miss. It's just crept in. Play 5-0. So 5-1. What an interesting end. Sorry, not 5-1, it's
Deuxième tour,
6-0.
concours
Getting my
A, sur le
scores mixed
terrain
up,
numéro
6-0.
22. L'équipe 613
Back
contre
again at
l'équipe
sort of 6.5 meters, I'd say.
649, 613,
Maybe 7
terrain
meters
22.
maximum. That's a great first point. Really applying the pressure now. French team won't have any problem with pressure. Very used to it. Once again, subscribe if you like the coverage and the footage. Subscription costs you nothing. Hit the notification button with a big old arrow that lets you know when I'm filming games or when I've uploaded anything. That's a much better recovery. He screwed back quite a lot on that one, so he's not happy. But considering he missed the first 2 boules pretty much the last end, it shows the class to come back in and hit with aplomb. Crowds are now arriving, quite a lot of them, so that's quite a lot of movement when you're looking back that way, back towards the stadium. Another great point there. Again, keeps the pressure on. So although there's not particularly anything happening, it's particularly not. He's obviously collecting his thoughts. Just waiting for the other terrains to stop their shooting. So he can step back in. It's a big shot here.
Hey, bonjour mesdames, bonjour messieurs, si vous arrivez sur le site, vous êtes au bon endroit. Tribunes qui se remplissent petit à petit, les abords des terrains aussi, notamment sur les terrains d'honneur avec de très grands matchs, les 8e de finale du national.
Extra distance,
Ont débuté il
taking
y a
it from 6 meters to 7 meters.
une petite demi-heure maintenant.
Helped. That's my estimation on that. Obviously,
En parallèle,
my
le
commentary
concours
is
casino
just my
PS4
observation
en
of things.
triplette.
What I think is the
L'élimination
situation, what's
directe.
happening. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. I'm not the one that's playing, so but it's always good to have an observation and to make commentary. Otherwise, it would be a very quiet video.
On remercie les partenaires
Except
de
the announcer talking.
cette
That's
édition
another great
2025 et
point.
notamment de cette journée dimanche 24 août 2025.
Wrist action.
C'est
Just the
électro-dépôt
last
de
second, the
l'entreprise
wrist just
Serge Thomas
releases
Jaffré,
and flips.
côté sable, sport et esthétique, ou encore l'entreprise Admiral Cyril Menuiserie.
Probably my favorite player.
Concours départemental sur le terrain 11, deuxième tour du A, la 579 contre la 519, 579 sur le terrain 11.
That not happy at all.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 62, la 565 contre la 533, 565, terrain 62.
So another discussion. Personally, do they shoot the cochonnet again? Do they shoot the boule? Unless he carrows, then they're in trouble again here. It's their ball down. The other team are laughing, joking, enjoying this immensely. Going for the shot again, but he's going for the cosh. Oh, missed again. Padois. So the occasional jolt of the camera is not me, it's because I'm having to put the tripod in between the railings here, and there's people obviously leaning on the railings, and there's boule bouncing against them and all sorts of things. So the young chaps seem to be quite relaxed about things. They're having a bit of a laugh and a joke and saying, oh, we're in trouble here, what are we going to do? So yeah. Good to see that they're, chilled out, relaxed. They're the future of France. Ludovic here is being thought of as the successor to Henri Lacroix. So, and he's certainly got all of the shots. Can step in at any time and hit cochonnets, can hit boule. But is an exceptional pointer as well. I have a feeling it might be cochonnet again here. Went for the ball and missed again. Wowza. Can't quite believe what I'm seeing here. This top team.
Pour A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 41. 593 contre la 604. 593,
Montoro team
terrain
at 2 points at the
41.
moment with the recoil from the earlier shot. So yeah, head scratching going on. I think he'll bet himself, back himself to hit the shot. Try and cut the points down. He's hit the shot, so they're not scoring. Well, they might score with it because it's not gone off the terrain, it's gone off to the side. So you get one terrain each side. But I think they don't need to worry about shooting loads of ball, just point in, pick up lots of points. Thank you very much.
Dans le concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro
Ball seems to shimmer in the air. That's
la 534 contre la
a trick of the light, but also an exceptionally played ball.
534, terrain 29.
Another good ball. So it doesn't need to be near the cochonnet, it just needs to be on. That's the important thing. Kevin Richardson now put this next one in. Another great point. Just respects the other game while it's going on. D'Amour shooter just scuffed that a little bit.
Sur le caractère, nous sommes toujours sur les filles. Un pas pour Carlo et Céline Lebossé. Avantage à
Another short cochonnet.
Les ours et Mathilde Perrin.
Score now is 9-0 here in Kerlouan. It's a very interesting game. It's going to be a good comeback here. So we're looking around 8 meters, 7.5, 8 meters for this particular cochonnet. Hopefully you can see the orange cochonnet, it's not the clearest. Oh, that's okay. It's one of those boule bataille where it's not that great, it's not that good. If it was on the cochonnet, they'd definitely be shooting it. But now, when it's not on the cochonnet, this provokes a little bit of conversation. So look, they're very relaxed about things. We're having a little bit of a laugh and a joke. They're like, yeah, we're in trouble. But Michelle is like, what the hell? Let's just go for it. Bit of fun. Yeah. Got that Egypt on camera, filming us, talking in English. He's hit the last two very well. Obviously, the previous two, he missed them totally. Just waiting because the circle again and gives a shadow, which just puts your eyes off. Beautiful point over there on that side though. Now the circle's moved away, that's good. So, here we go. Go home to hit this ball. Great. And he scuffed across to the cochonnet. Great result. Really good result. Kevin Richardson should have no problem spanking this though. Yep, and it's clipped it over to his ball. Makes it good fun. So Michelle. Point. Beautiful point. Really, really good.
Dans le cas, c'est bon de partie pour gagner Roger Lamour.
Richardson again should have no problem shooting this.
8-0 face à Anthony Leborgne de la Dargoz.
Damn, that was close. Juste pas droit, as they say in France, which is just not straight. Also just on the right, but that particular one was on the left. Milieu now steps in to have his turn. They both hit very, very well this game. Oh my God. The rot is spreading. Somehow he missed that ball. It landed just in front and just seemed to bounce over the ball. Quite incredible. So they're going to point now.
563, terrain 24.
Just waiting while the other team, the Côte d'Amour, is playing there. Ooh. Commentators there. Got a big old jacket on like it's winter. Everyone else in t-shirts and shorts. That's good. That's okay. They're now in second and third. So it's definitely worth a shot.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 36, la 516 contre la 630. 630, 516 sur le terrain 36.
Move this slightly so that you can see the hit. Oh, pointed. Look at that. What a great point. That's interesting because they're first now, third and fourth. So Johan, no hesitation, straight in there, wants to hit this ball. Looking to hit it on the side so it doesn't take his own out. But if he takes it full, he's just filled in a touch just before the ball, and that indicates that he wants to land just before it a little bit rather than landing full on it. If he lands it just before, it scuffs the ball out. Oh, just on the side again. Oh, he wasn't even before. In fact, quite a bit to the side for him. Bit of huffing and puffing going on. So, 3 ball left. Ludovic to shoot again. Michel Leroy keeping the ball in his hands, which is interesting. Maybe it's because he shoots a bit softer. Yep, got it. That was nice. Took it clean. Nothing to do here except point.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 26, la 617 contre la 605. 605, 617, terrain 26.
So at the moment, it looks like fanning is off, which is good. Ludovic now, Ludo, as he's known, point in.
Bruno Floch, qui double leur score pour mener 6-2 face à Frédéric Guéguin, Martial Furlan et Johan Frédéric.
Gone off, only 2, but that's okay. They're on the board, off and running. 9-2, 9-2.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain 8, la 591 contre la 601. 601, 591, terrain 8.
Sur le terrain H, ce sont les blancs et noirs qui mènent. Sylvain Corvelec, Brian Lambro et Anthony Rello. 8-5 face à Eric Gaudry, Théo Bannière et Eric Dacias.
Coverage here in Kerlouan. Team France, Michel Leroy, Ludovic and Johan. That's the team of Kevin Richardson. That's a beautiful point there. Absolute beauty. So, Kevin now to shoot this ball. We'll just wait for the shadows just to stop. Obviously always going to be shadows, but there we go, his teammates just walked across. That's okay. Hit the head of the ball. It's done the job. Score here, 9-2. 9-2 to Team Toro. Team Toro in the black and green against Team France in the white with the blue.
B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 51, la 559 contre la 543. 543, 559, terrain 51.
Coverage, if you like what I put up, please subscribe. All coverage is on YouTube, on Petanque Coach. Occasional lives on TikTok. Do the occasional end here. We've had quite a remarkable game here with uncharacteristic misses by the French team. Team France with Kerlouan and Ludovic and Johan, which has put them in this position where they are
courbé, deuxième tour sur le terrain 68, la 531 contre la 569, 569, 531 sur le terrain 68.
Interesting situation. It's got some great teams over here. We have Dylan Rocher playing over there as well. We also have the females over there. They have their own separate competition. They have the semi-finals. This is last 16 National in Kerlouan. Huge point there. So that's why I couldn't put this one again. Just waiting for shadows, just waiting for the players. Can't do anything with the spectators. But the shadows do make an impact with the long sun. So he has pulled it.
Oh, deuxième tour sur le terrain 58, la 573 contre la 653. 653, 573, terrain 58.
Continue with this particular end for the coverage. Going for the shot again.
Concours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 12, la 506 contre la 622. 622, 506 sur le terrain 12.
Maybe it's the pressure of the expectation of winning. I don't know. But the game has suddenly turned. So Robin O having a bit of a laugh and a joke back there. They're 12-1 up, so they can afford to laugh and joke. It's not bad. Got a feeling he's going to take the shot again.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 67. La 554 contre la 618. 618, 554 sur le terrain 67. Concours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 18. La 644 contre la 609. 609, 644 sur le terrain numéro 18.
9-0 in this game.
Sur le terrain I, l'avantage est à Matou Fouchard, Moïse Coussantien et Cyril Huet. Et Fitagno, la manche dans le 8-4 face à Serge Caou, Kylian Dulon et Damien Pajot, une équipe panachée, Loire-Atlantique et Morbihan. Et victoire à l'instant de Dylan Rocher, Stéphane Robineau et Nesson Durk face à Romain Abotré, Nicolas Gallo et Christophe Lefleur. Rocher, première équipe qualifiée pour les quarts de finale.
Very technical way of measuring over there, just stepping things out.
Concours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 33, la 517 contre la 652. 652, 517, terrain 33.
I'll go live every now and again on TikTok, but all coverage is on Petanque Coach on YouTube.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 75, la 633 contre la 555. 555, 633, terrain 75.
He's missing a lot in this game, which is very odd. Quite sure what the situation is with these misses.
Coup A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 23. La 523 contre la 598. 598, 523, terrain 23. Cours B, premier tour sur le terrain 77, la 595 contre la 526. 526, 595, terrain 77.
Feeling he'll take the shot on. Yeah, can take the shot on. Give them at least 2, maybe stay around for 3. Big shot here to get them back in the game. It's enough for 2. So we'll come back later for more coverage. So measuring now on the other terrain. That technical measure of a few steps, a little bit in doubt. Score here 9-4. Big comeback.
Sur le terrain,
happening.
2 points pour Thierry Fouillard, Alexis Pinault et Kevin Laille. Avantage à Thierry des Anglais, Serge-Henri Begnis et Farah Ndiaye qui mènent 11-6.
Oh, so.
Cours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain 27, la 619 contre la 635. 635, 619, terrain 27.
So while we get the umpire to measure, we're going to have a quick pan around to some of the other games. So lots of spectators, as you can see.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 72, la 594 contre la 542. 542, 594, terrain 72.
From yesterday's competition. Focusing on the umpire. Is it going to be good? Pull the tape tight. So it turns out that it's long. 10 meters, 2 centimeters.
Cours A, deuxième tour, terrain 15, la 522 contre la 629. 629, 522 sur le terrain 15.
This is where they really dominated earlier in this game, was with the short cochonnets, which is why Team France, Équipe France, opted to take it longer. So it's exactly 6 meters once again. So let's zoom in here a little bit. See Michel playing.
A, deuxième tour sur le terrain 21, la 538 contre la 527, 527, 538 sur le terrain 21.
Kevin Richardson now for a big shot, 6 meters. That's enough. I'm not quite sure who's on there because they are both spread, as you can see.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 59, la 615 contre la 513. 513, 615, terrain
So once
59.
again, taking his time, he runs through his routine. He has a look, picks his donné, a landing spot that he thinks is going to work right for him. Played the last one very well. Let's see if we can do the same again.
Concours à deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 9. L'équipe 562 contre la 607. 607, 562, terrain 9.
The other team shoots opposite. Wait for the shadows to stop moving around. Good carrow opposite on that terrain.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 50.
Yep.
La 515 contre la 646. 646, 515, terrain 50.
Stadium's filling up very nicely now. Lots of spectators. Here for a good day in the sun. Started with 512 teams yesterday here in Kerlouan. One of the nationals. There's 192 nationals which take place throughout the country. Really important set of competitions.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 17. Équipe 510 contre la 648. 648, 510
So they're
sur le
talking
terrain
about putting a ball
17.
just behind the cochonnet, which is interesting. See what happens.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 52. L'équipe 639 contre l'équipe 576.
It's a good ball, but it's
576,
see how many stones that dug up.
639, terrain 52.
Just zoom in on those stones. Look at them, right where his landing spot was. So, milieu.
Chez les filles, huitième de finale sur le jeu K, un point pour Daisy Figard, Angélique Collat et Nathalie Garboz.
Shadow still moving, even though the player wasn't necessarily
Magali
moving.
Guéguin et Claudine
Just
Favre.
a tiny little
L'équipe de
touch.
Landerneau qui mène
Line
6-4.
of sight, just put him off a little bit. Decent little reset. Is it enough?
Cours en deuxième tour sur le terrain
Entirely sure
numéro
that's
10.
enough.
L'équipe 603 contre la 502. 502, 603, terrain numéro 10.
Sur le terrain, égalité à 3 partout, Rachel Perron, Marlène Nicole et Tina Nicole.
Good example.
Donc 3 égalités face à Émilie Moret, Christelle Guénon et Manon.
Looking around.
Concours B sur le terrain 54, la 532 contre la 577. 577 contre la 532, terrain 54.
So, here we go. Incoming shot. Missed a fair few in this game. So, important shot for confidence here. Not that he needs it. Classy shooter. One of the best.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 6. La 539 contre la 638. 638, 539, terrain numéro 6.
Montoro team will just carry on pointing now. Plenty of room. Ball spread everywhere. So this is where I think he doesn't necessarily want to play it near the cosh unless he wants to be near it deliberately, yeah, which he's done, just in case the cochonnet moves. But there's balls all over the place at the moment.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain 14. 623, 571, 571, 623, terrain 14.
So just waiting for the players to stop on the other shrine yet again. Not that there was an awful lot of movement going on, but there's a bit of respect going on. Big shot on the other turn on the right. Missed. There's that movement. This stage can be very important.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 16. La 545 contre la 599. 599, 545, terrain 16.
Yeah, gets a little fist bump there from Michelle.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 53. L'équipe 549 contre la 651. 651, 549, terrain 53.
Can't see what's happened, but there we go. Close to the cochonnet. That's fine.
L'équipe numéro 597 est demandée par l'arbitre à la table de marque. Équipe numéro 597.
So Ludovic with his shot now. His team, all three players can shoot, of course. That's good. Scored a fair few there, I think, in the end.
Courbet, premier tour, terrain 64, la 518 contre la 600. 600, 518, terrain 64.
C'est dur, on sent qu'on est fatigué. Pour les masters, les trucs, les nationaux, machin.
So score now, 9-6. Decent lead point.
Sur le terrain des mètres de 2 points pour l'équipe de France.
Leave your comments what you think the individual teams should do, whether you think they should point, they should shoot, whether you think their tactics are good. Obviously, subscribe to the channel, of course, hit notifications. Notifications button lets you know when I am live, lets you know when I've uploaded a video, but your subscription is most appreciated because not only does it help me in terms of encouraging me for the footage that I provide, but it's good for others because then the videos get shared, shown around on Facebook, which helps the understanding of the game, especially from an English language perspective. So many of the videos are in French, and that's fine. This is one of the things that I'm trying to do to bring the game. Brilliant shot, nicely over the top. He's not incredibly happy because he didn't caro. How terrible. But there we go.
Tiragé, la victoire de Jordan Claudie, Christophe Messonnier et Bruno Floch qui s'imposent face à Frédéric Guégan, Martial Furlan et Gurvan Favenec. Score pour Claudie, 13-2.
So one of the interesting things in France, what is classed as the last 16, is called the huitième, which is basically 8 teams playing. That's a great point. Really, really good. Spun it in nicely from the side, ran into Team France's ball, just kissed off it, left a clean shot, but still a very, very good point. So they've come back from being 9-0.
Courbet, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 3.
Right application,
La 552 contre la 535, 535, 552, terrain numéro 3.
That's a good shot. Yeah, it's an important shot. So a good one over the top and then a good one clean there. So their side ball is still in a great position. It's a boule bataille, where it's not so close that you don't think you can beat it. Not so close
La
that it definitely needs to be
585
hit.
contre la
So they're playing slightly
567,
conservative game here.
567, 585,
Just
terrain
pointing.
56.
Getting close. Good idea. Close it down if they can. He's run into their ball again, which is a good ball. Is it on though?
Allez, mesdames, messieurs, bonjour à toutes et à tous. Celles et ceux qui viennent
Really
sur
get
le
the
site
contact on the ground
de
that he wanted.
l'Enveur, ce dimanche,
Span off to
dernier
the
jour
side, actually ended
de la
up in a
compétition,
decent
le
enough
national de pétanque
I'm not so
de
sure
Kerlouan.
he really
Soyez les
wanted
bienvenus.
it in that position.
Les matchs ont débuté depuis maintenant une bonne heure, notamment sur les terrains d'honneur. En attendant, les stands sont ouverts. N'hésitez surtout pas, information, il y a une tombola d'organiser aujourd'hui avec beaucoup de lots à remporter, de très jolis lots. Donc n'hésitez pas à venir acheter un petit ticket de tombola au stand de l'association sous la tonnelle blanche derrière la tribune d'honneur.
Concours A sur le terrain numéro 28, la 536 contre la 512, 512, 536, terrain 28.
Hardly sure. No, it must be on because Kevin still has his ball. So.
Concours B, premier tour, terrain 55, la 575 contre la 580, 580, 575, terrain 55.
Yeah, great shot. Lifted that beautifully. Had to lift it so it didn't come on the cochonnet. Tir de precision, really, really good.
Cours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 32, la 525 contre la 540, 540, 525, terrain 32. Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 63, la 530 contre la 589, 589, 530.
He's going to hope that he gets a little bit better now with this one. It's held up.
Pour concours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 7, la 602 contre la 631. 631, 602, terrain numéro 7.
So the French team with Michel Loy suddenly in a decent position.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 57, la 588 contre la 568. 568, 588, terrain 57.
If it does, well, that's good. Should be there for 2 now. Ludovic will also step in to try and do exactly the
Sur le
same.
terrain avec donc un point pour Mauviel, Savé et Lefebvre qui recolle. Lycée Rousseau, Sévilla mène 4-3.
Jean-Tech est attendu au podium. Merci.
L'équipe 637 est attendue sur le terrain 24. Équipe 637 sur le terrain 24. Merci.
I'm going to focus in a little bit on the style. Beautiful. I think that's 3. Turns out it's 2.
Concours A, deuxième tour sur le terrain
9-8.
numéro 5. La 546 contre la 509. 509, 546, terrain numéro 5. Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 70, la 616 contre la 578. 578, 616, terrain 70.
So score 9-8, Team Montoro.
Sur le terrain D, l'équipe de France est revenue dans cette rencontre. Michel Loy, Laurent Cousin et Ludovic Montoro sont revenus 8-9 face à Kevin Philipson, Michael et Poiret.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 31. L'équipe 507 contre l'équipe 620. 620, 507, terrain 31.
Sur le terrain B chez les dames, avantage à Régine Barré, Régine Lézour et Mathilde Perrin qui mènent 10-8 face à Caroline Bourriot, Alexia Pinto et Céline Lebossé. Alors que sur le jeu c'est terminé, victoire d'Anaïs Sogor, Laetitia Lostis et Patricia Benardo, les filles de Kerrouan qui se sont imposées 13-5 face à Christy Gallia, Agnès Melouet et Océane Debosc.
Boule devant is not necessarily that important in these particular games. It's going to be a little bit annoying.
34, la 634 contre la 628. 628, 634 sur le terrain 34.
9 for Équipe Toro, 8 for Équipe France here in Kerlouan, in the Nationals.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 66, la 643 contre la 557. 557, 643, terrain 66.
So because he put his first point relatively short, he's got to change the donné. Landing spot, change the shot
tour sur le terrain
entirely.
38, la
See what is the right
529
sort of
contre la
situation.
645.
See where he puts this one.
645, 529,
That's very
terrain 38.
Good adjustment. Sorted out the landing spot. So a bit happier with that. So Johan now got a big shot coming up here.
Concours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 4. La 610 contre la 606. 606,
Resetting
610,
himself a little
terrain 4.
before the shot. Stick with this end.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain numéro 43. La 524 contre la 521. 521, 524, terrain 43.
Bizarrely, the recoil doesn't actually come from backspin on the ball, although there is a little bit of backspin imparted. Often the recoil comes from the connection and the contact of the two balls hitting each other, which produces an
Concours
effect
deuxième
where
tour sur le terrain
it
numéro
recoils
2.
back.
La 632 contre la
Another good point.
592. 592, 632.
See at the business end now of this game. Keep France were 9-0 down.
Concours B, premier tour sur le terrain 47. La 503 contre la 584. 584, 503, terrain 47.
Scuff shot. Good enough.
Allez, sorti un peu.
They can't quite get the angles. Everyone's in the way, which is okay. Little discussion, waiting for the other shots to be played on the other terrains.
Concours deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 39. La 560 contre la 570. 570, 560, terrain 39.
Some of the best players that I know of in the Normandy region.
Huitième de finale sur le terrain, c'est avantage Euro Lamour Robillard. 9-4 face à Le Borgne Vergoz Gestin.
Concours B sur le terrain numéro 60 au premier tour, la 624 contre la 547. 547, 624, terrain 60.
Score is 9 to Team Toro. 8 to Team France. Team Toro were 9-0 up. That's a great point, right on the cochonnet.
Yes.
Superb. So, we have a quick check of whose ball is whose at the back here. This is important. So string is there, which is dead. So plenty of ball around if the cochonnet does move. So normally shoots relatively gently with a little lob that comes down onto the ball. A bit harder that time.
Sur le terrain,
So whose ball is there?
His
His ball in a decent position, I think.
Face à Brissier, 6-4.
Yeah, that's 2 points. So, score now to 10-9. Hell of a game here, really. So, back to about 9 meters.
Sur le terrain D, 2 points pour l'équipe de France.
Yeah, no, actually, just below 10
Pour la
meters.
première fois, 10-9 face à Philipson, Laille et Poiret.
I kept calling him Kevin Richardson for some reason. His name's Kevin Philipson. It's similar. It's got the word son in it. That is an impeccable first point. Just delightful. Such control.
Numéro 633 est demandé sur le terrain 75. Équipe numéro
What a shot.
633.
Spanking Carol. Killed the ball, killed the coach, killed everything. So, really good shot. So important caution though, they want it longer. I think they've got it. Kerlouan back in first point position here. It's sort of mixed between point and middle throughout the competition. Great utility team this, because Ludovic and Michel are outstanding pointers, but they're also all outstanding shooters. Michel has been playing as longer than me.
L'équipe
My favourite player, his
642
super
contre la
lob is
614,
amazing.
614, 642, terrain numéro 13.
That's good.
Concours du premier tour sur le terrain numéro 49, la 541 contre la 582. 582, 541, terrain 49.
Chilling out. Looking at other games going on. Just keeping their heads cool. Slight disinterest in what the opposition are doing.
Concours
This is good
au
because
deuxième
it
tour sur le
allows the
terrain
brains.
numéro 11, la 627 contre la
Other
528.
shots going on other brains
528,
as well.
627, terrain numéro 11.
Just, you know, The thing is that in the game, you've got to take your brain away
Concours
from
B, premier tour
concentration
sur le
sometimes.
terrain numéro 65.
Just literally
La 564
see
contre
what's
la
happening.
505. 505, 564, terrain 65.
Point is good, just coming down. Oh, a little gaillot, a little stone just stopped it. Was heading right to the cochonnet. Yeah, good shot. Stayed around. They're sitting 2 at the moment. So, front ball is the target.
Concours deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 30, la 553 contre la 616. 612, pardon, 612, 553,
Comes his routine,
553,
a little
612,
wind-up shot.
terrain numéro 30.
Good hit.
Jean-Marie, tu peux venir m'aider, s'il te plaît?
L'équipe numéro 617 est attendue sur le terrain 26. Équipe numéro 617 avant rendement de points. La 545 est également demandée sur le terrain numéro 16 avant rendement de points. Les arbitres sont informés.
Beautiful point again. Shed loads of spin on that. Just once again, it shimmers in the air. Just shows the effect. Pulled it. He was out of the circle quickly because he knew he pulled it. Oh. So, Milieu and steps in with his own big shot. I do not know how that shot missed that ball. It's practically impossible. I mean, really is. Look, you can see he put it down just right next to where it landed. Somehow it bounced over the top. It's quite outstanding how that missed. I'm just going to zoom in just so you can see. Literally, you can see the pitch mark just by the cochonnet. So, situation now. He has the shot again. If he hits the cochonnet, it's good. If he hits the boule, it's good. We still have a ball in hand. He'll be going for the cochonnet, I think. Yes, great shot on the cochonnet. Oh, what a shot that was, and he was very happy with that. Absolutely brilliant. What a brilliant shot, bien joué. Coverage worth it just for that shot alone.
La victoire sur le terrain H pour Sylvain Corfelec, Brian Landreau et Anthony
Delightful
Rello.
to see.
L'équipe de Trégueux qui s'impose donc grâce à cette peine de 3 points. 13-12 face à Eric Boudry, Théo Vallière
Scored still
et Eric
10-9.
Dassens.
Cours en deuxième tour sur le terrain numéro 42. La 608 contre la 581.
Yeah.
581,
Crowd really
608,
appreciated that shot as
terrain
well.
42.
Especially after just missing the first one by literally nothing. He knew that he missed well, and that meant that in his mind he was confident enough to go for the next shot,
Terrain 73.
to go for the cochonnet. See, these are precision shooting guys. Don't miss that many. See if Michelle whips this up in the air. Not as much as normal, but it's still drifted through, and it's very close to that jack. So Kevin here, take on shot first one.
Fin de partie serrée sur le joli. Un point pour Serge Kaoul qui mène du long.
And the Boules move with the cochonnet, but
Qui mène
he's got room
à
now.
9
They can
face
point
à
it
Mathieu
here.
Fouchard, Moïse Coussantien
It's not that
et
difficult.
Cyril Huet.
Cochonnet's about 15, 18 inches at the back. Oh, sorry, the ball is about 15, 18 inches at the back from the cochonnet. Distance now, probably just over 10 and a half meters.
Chez les filles sur le terrain, car l'avantage est à Sandra Floclet, Magali Guéguin et Claudine Favre qui mènent 10 à 6 face à Daisy Frigara, Angélique Collin et Nathalie Vergos.
That's kicked. Unfortunately, I think it's kicked out. That's better. Taking the point. So once again, I'm just going to appeal, if you like the coverage, if you like the commentary, if you like the game of pétanque, then please hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. All you've got to do is tap that button. It adds you to the subscribers. If you hit the notifications bell, the little bell button, that will, as long as you're subscribed, that will notify you of when I upload other videos. Absolutely no cost to anyone, and it just helps the channel. It helps me in terms of encouraging me to continue this little quest of mine to film the best players in France, best competitions. So not only can I learn the game myself more after playing for 40 years, but I can help others to learn the game as well, and to spread the game of pétanque as many places as I can for English-speaking people. Big shot coming up here. It's just stepping outside while the next team play on the sides. Shot on. That's enough. Done the job.
Donc, dans le départemental, le match 575-580 est arrêté suite à une erreur de numéro d'équipe donnée à la table de marque. Donc le match 575 contre 580, arrêt du match. Vous revenez à la table de marque, on vous annoncera votre nouvel adversaire.
So Ludovic has a difficult enough point here. Tough position. Oh, that didn't go according to plan.
Donc
Not
le
quite
concours
sure.
A, deuxième
Anyway.
tour sur le terrain numéro 20. La 636 contre la 611. 611, 636 sur le terrain numéro 20.
He's saying the Donne was good. I threw it well. Don't know why it didn't end up on
Concours B,
the
premier
cochonnet,
tour sur le terrain numéro 61. La 596 contre la 572. 572, 596, terrain 61.
a bit more. It's run up. It's on the near the cochonnet, so it's taken the point. Shows you how tough these terrains are, because there is obviously these big stones, not huge stones, but it's hard underneath on these show terrains. So you have to play with a lot of control. Oh, somehow it missed just over the top. I think he thought it was a carrot in the air. I certainly did. It looks so good. He lifted it beautifully. Oh, I think he'll take the shot on again. So, a little bit of encouragement.
L'équipe numéro 577 est demandée à la table de marque du départemental. L'équipe numéro 577, Kevin Persson, Benoît Berati et Ludovic Eschobard.
So 2 ball in hand for Team France here. Johan in the circle. I'm not entirely sure I've seen him throw a single point this whole game. Certainly not that I recall anyway, maybe, but got a point now. I could be wrong, going for the shot.
Je rappelle dans le concours départemental que les équipes qui perdent la seconde partie dans le A sont reversées dans le concours B.
Good shot. Stayed around a little. I think he's going to have to take another shot on now. So, just taking his time, resetting himself. Hit that one well.
Allez, la température qui monte à Kerlouan. Si jamais vous n'avez pas de quoi vous protéger la tête, eh bien n'hésitez pas, il y a des casquettes à vendre au niveau des boutiques, mais pas que, il y a des goodies, également des maillots, des t-shirts, des cochonnets, boules de pétanque, des mètres et j'en passe. Et au stand Boulanciel, il y a une promotion sur une gamme de t-shirts. Donc n'hésitez pas à aller faire un tour si vous voulez repartir avec un très joli t-shirt de ce national de pétanque à Kerlouan.
So 10-10. 10 à 10.
Fin de partie très disputée dans ce huitième de finale sur le terrain I, égalisation de Fouchard-Coussantien et Huet, l'équipe d'Agneau qui revient à hauteur de Kerlouan, Dulon et Pajot, 11 partout.
Les personnes qui ont réservé des repas qui sont payés sont à retirer à la table de marque du départemental. Dutroux Jean-Paul, Romanet Jean-Christophe, Alain Trébeau et Joël Kilévéry. Merci.
Yeah, I'm going for the shot. No, he isn't. Sorry. It's Michelle put in the pointer. That's a great point. So Kevin now. Shot here. Just going to wait. Yeah. The other team are being respectful. They've just stopped. It's good enough. So they took it back to 6 meters. That's their strength, where they were playing really, really well. Now, of course, they can hit, as you've seen. 10 meters, not a problem. Hitting cochonnets, hitting boule. But they're taking it to them. There's no fear. It's really, really good to see this, to say, right, come on, you want to win this. You've got to fight us for it. They went 9-0 up. So for it now to be 10-10 just shows you that it's never over until it's over. So Game just finished on the other terrain. It's another good point by Michel Leroy. French guys having a little bit of a chat. The French équipe France. Obviously, all these players are French, but when I call them the French guys, I mean the French team, the équipe française. But they're all players who've been in the team. It's a little scuff. It's done the job, but it's not great. It's enough. It's one on the point
Et
again.
Quentin Robillard qui s'impose 13-4
So,
face à Anthony Leborgne, Nicolas Verboz et Benjamin Gestin.
What happened was they deliberately stepped onto the
Hugo
other
arrive en
terrain
quart
to
de finale.
stop the other players so that there's no distraction. Shows how important this is, this particular shot. Running his routine. Another scuff shot, but no, Michel Leroy is happy. He's happy with it.
575 et 536 de passer à la table de marque, s'il vous plaît. C'est
Got
urgent,
a bit of a
merci.
laugh and a joke going on here. It's like, thank God you hit that one. So, now, I think he goes for the shot as well. Shooting the dark ball. Yes, great recoil, beautiful shot. So, that puts the cat amongst the pigeons. We've got the recoil shot, so they're sitting definitely 2, maybe even 3. So, I can't recall who's ball or who's at the back.
Allez, je rappelle qu'il y a un stand de glace sur le site au Gelato. Après le stand MS Tour Pétanque, vous pourrez déguster de délicieuses glaces à l'italienne avec une glace vanille de Madagascar qui est tout simplement incroyable.
Team is going on here. Don't know who's who's. Obviously not very happy. Hit the ball. Hit it really well. Carroed as well.
Et si jamais vous préférez les crêpes, évidemment, le stand de crêpes, le bar nord avec les bénévoles qui vous attendent tout au long de la journée dans la bonne humeur pour vous servir de délicieuses crêpes.
And Kodamor here playing against Benonciel team. So they're looking at the situation. It looks like the team Toro are holding.
Sans oublier évidemment le stand de bonbons, chouchou et barba papa.
So while we're waiting, let's focus on Monsieur Poiret. Kodamor. Let's see where their cochonnet is. Oh, we're back to this game. Right. So they've allowed them to play one ball, and now they interrupt them. So here we go. It's like he's shooting. Ooh, it's enough. Again on the opposite terrain. So they're lining up, just having a look at things. Just deciding. So they'll let Kodamor team play their ball. He's going for a big shot here. Yes, what a carrow. There we go. And back to this game. I'm getting coverage of 2 games going on here concurrently. That's another good shot. It's worked out nice on 2 occasions for them. So, brilliant
Équipe
shot,
numéro 514 est attendue sur le terrain 40 avant un rendement de points. L'équipe 514 sur le terrain 40.
Oh,
Merci.
he's kicked there. Team Boules with Sebastien Rousseau, I believe is his name. With the dark glasses on. He won't be incredibly happy about that. So, can't really see the player very well, just about, but you can see the ball, and he's pointing. Okay. Close it down.
L'équipe 584 est attendue sur le terrain 47 avant rendement le point. L'équipe 584 sur le terrain 47. Merci.
So, Pointer now, his first shot in this entire game. No idea if he can shoot, but I'm assuming he can, because in all of these great teams, all three people can do what's required. Good shot.
C'est terminé sur le terrain I, victoire et qualification de Serge Kawan et Kylian Dulon. Et Damien Pajot qui s'impose 13-11 face à Mathieu Fouchard, Moïse Coussantien et Cyril Louet.
They think it's game. They're going to measure. Not entirely sure. He's confident. Pointer in the Toro team who just shot there. He thinks it's good, so let's have a look. Quick measure. I kind of don't want this to be on. I kind of don't want it. Oh no, that's it. That's the game. Very, very good. Pleased to have got coverage there of that. So, very, very interesting outcome. Michel Leroy is not happy at all. A little decompress after the game, a little discussion. This went your way, that didn't go all my way, that went your way, you got a lucky kick, blah, blah, blah. So, it's, you know, and this will go on for a little bit of time, but, you know, Michel is saying, you know, I beat you. There you go. I'm out of here. See you later. He's not happy at all, Michel. So let's get back to some coverage here on this game. Ah, great shot. Team Balanciel. Comes again. That's going to be good stuff.
La victoire de Kevin Philipson, et du Poiret qui s'impose face à l'équipe de France qui a payé son mauvais départ, 0-9 au départ. Michel Leroy,